Hmm. She already knows what she thinks. She's gonna make it hard and complicated, but she gonna want it. Yeah, she gonna want it, but you might have a hard time trying to put it together. She gonna want that though. She gonna play hard to get though.
Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Caribbean Isle of Puerto Rico and its historic capital city of San Juan. Hello again, everybody. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis up in the booth. And, Charles, you look at this San Juan team as they enter play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
They defend the champ. They started off 0-2, but they look like they're trying to win now.
So something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And he returns this to the 22. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now Carter to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hayes. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. You look at this defense. They've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Walker, the tight end, in motion. 2nd and 6. A throw to the flat for Carter. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. In motion, the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this.
We needed to get Ree on the network that much.
It's a gain of 11 yards at time.
Team that really was a boost.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I
They're
think
against
that
the
might be
champs right
something we
now.
see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On 1st down, right back to Carter.
Easy.
Strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the
Let them have it.
zone. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
Let's do something. Young fella.
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
The ball.
A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this
giving me a great deal in this
now
week
they
5.
have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view,
They don't get that much PT though. They don't get that much PT. Get in there. There he is. There they go. He's silent. That's how.
And the Antlers are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
Yeah, it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 61 yards.
And he's able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Back to throw, McKee. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's really stuff
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Weston. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. When you look at this defense, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now the Rio offense set to take over. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Had a second
Of course
pick.
they would. I mean, look, they're on the road.
So getting the 7-0 first quarterback taken off the board.
Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his
into
receiver,
it.
but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Carter will try the right side. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll run with Carter. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Operating from the gun. Hayes. It's complete. He gets this to Washington. Down the left side.
Walker Washington, he won't be called.
And he will take it in for
Rio.
a touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Antlers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Hey, maybe that's... I'm trying to figure out why.
This has been a flawless
Who's the
start
best
for them.
quarterback
They
coming
score,
out the
they
board?
get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Like the order was
Complimentary
crazy.
football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got
How
it done. They
how they
scored. The defense
scouts
got the
or
ball
how
back for
seen
them.
it first
They
to what it
scored again.
ended up
That's
was.
the way you win ball games.
If they went for schemes, players that fit the scheme, and he checked out,
Extra point
checked
by
up.
Ryland up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Hey,
The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
gee, boy, this dude got here trying to outdo him.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
That's who the best tight ends.
They'll run on first down. Weston.
One and two in that order on the field.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. McKee will look to throw it. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Rio got some good D this year.
Spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're
Defense
probably going
pretty
to get the
decent, just
ball
a lot
back.
of
Good job
good
declining
job
that penalty.
doing. A lot of close games they lost.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
At the 25-yard line.
2nd and 4. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Higgins, the former Tiger.
And all the way down to the 41-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
28 yards. That's another. Rio. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And that worked quite well.
And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. For Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion.
Looking to defend his chin. We just won 2 in a row. They're having a hard time. He tossed it.
And now, as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him
about Rio.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Rio's in all.
A give, Carter running right.
They need it.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Big 3rd down.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Juan was turning the corner. Started off 0-2. Then they won their last 2. Look at Rio. Rio
operating from the gun. Hayes.
Really can't get it
And
out.
he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Chad Ryland for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
To kick off.
I don't understand that thing. I don't like it. I'm trying to give me something better.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
Watch on my line, you know. They better not. I don't think this. Shit. They ain't gonna. They don't never work like that. You know they ain't gonna. It be late when you're deep in is when they finally give you see a text. You know how motherfuckers are. They ain't never on time. Full of shit.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I need to get something though.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level.
I need to get something out there doing don't leave with that.
Way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Yeah.
He's got his target.
That's why I said they chemistry, boy.
But he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. McKee. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Yeah,
2 minutes remaining in this first half
man.
of football.
Nice. Same receiving core with the San Juan squad. Rio got some good defense. I didn't know that.
47-yard line.
Yeah,
Here's
play that
2nd
much
and 2.
on this network. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You needed that.
All the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. McKee now to throw. It's a screen pass. Incomplete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33.
Wake up. They got the rookie Curtis in the backfield.
McKee to throw here.
Look at dude, Jackson. Who was that, Jackson? I mean, Gibson.
And it got him 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Being the champ, trying to wake up.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's McKee. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Golden Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
The rookie on the other side. He had a terrific first half.
And it's 17-7.
Just to check out these stats.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
Kind of surprised. Interceptions was down. You know, I seen some games where shit.
So
go back and do 3, 3-4.
Interesting, and the kick is away.
These boys been handling that ball for real.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Rio offense set to take over. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field.
You know he on the high seat this season. That's probably why he's trying to coach him up for Reece.
To at least try to get 3
2
out of
picks.
Yeah, you want to move.
I went after the quarterback, Josh Hayes. He ain't disappointed.
Poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time.
He is not disappointing.
If they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead.
Crazy thing they 2-2. Maybe it's because of him. Rookie. He only got 2 interceptions this season. 7 touchdowns, I believe. He got 2 in this game.
Carter straight ahead. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the
don't want that ball back.
5 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 9 here.
I don't want that ball back. How you do it? Come on, young rook. So that he can't get it back.
They'll check this one down
Oh, that was a good open
field. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Pillardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
Urgent waiting on him. Urgent.
This is taken at the 15.
Urgent. Look at Burger.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it will be
the Global Bowl MVP.
One more go for this offense in the first half.
Tim McKee.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in
They
their
get ball
pocket, they
at
can still come away
halftime.
with
See what
points
they're
here
going
in
to
the
get.
late going.
How they want to do it.
And McKee now. That one drops down incomplete.
How did you drop that, Thompson?
The ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those
there you go. He said, give it back. I got you. There go Thompson. Look at Thompson.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup.
I got the number 2 top tight ends in the global league on the same field as
to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
in my opinion. Number 2 just caught it at the drop.
McKee.
Oh, there we go. He's dangerous.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's the first time he's
still running.
He's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
I don't catch that, boy.
7 seconds remaining.
Catch that.
Brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw again on 2nd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Come on, Hooper.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field
It's
goal.
always windy in San Juan or Rio.
From the
Look
right
at that
hash, and
wind.
this one just a chippy.
Chippy my ass on that wind like that. Look at that. Yikes.
No good. He missed it. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Ghanem and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. McKee.
Go ahead, Rook. Go ahead, Rook.
Complete. It's Curtis. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a San Juan first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go ahead, Rook. They got a rookie.
Curtis. And a nice carry down 15 yards.
Shit.
San Juan first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Oh, no. They're balling, man.
Back to throw now on first down.
Okay.
He finds his man complete. That's
Do nothing with it.
and he's going to be taken down right at the line. Second and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Well, you could have no field right there. That's what. Oh, look at Gibson. Look at Gibson.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
And they showing what they've been doing the last couple weeks. Good pass to go Rivers.
Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Got a man
He's in there.
Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Golden Eagles are back within a score. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra
Yeah,
traffic,
give him a
things are
upgrade.
condensed
That's
near the
right, give
goal
him a,
line. Good route by the receiver
Great,
as
it's
well.
great. The boy did his thing. We're doing this thing. We got nowhere. It's Rio.
No going
Hold
for
on
2.
now.
They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Golden Eagles 14.
Real quick. Let me do something real quick. With the motherfucker. It's so sick. Where you at? Where you at? The house. Hey, oh. Man, let's see what they're doing. Get you after this. Let's go.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
So Rio, one for that field goal he missed. He would be tied.
Spotted up at the 30-yard line.
I was up
Now we take a
17-0.
glance at the offense as they work their way back out
See,
for
Juan
their
is-
first possession of the second
He's
half.
striking back.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
What was wrong with that? The boy dropped the ball.
Offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a fake on the jet sweep.
He
And
was
still
ready.
right up the middle. And it will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
That's what it looked good on the resume.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return.
Victory against the defending champ.
On the offense as they take over.
Nobody really respecting him.
Set to take over on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out looking to repeat that.
It wasn't a team that people thought was going to win it all last season. I ain't even think that.
And frankly, it's just a battle.
Snuck in the playoffs.
Because you know they're both motivated.
They got on fire.
Game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
At the 28-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Key. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
He's saying they was on me early. Then he said they top 5 pass against the pass, but they ain't seen nothing like this. This boy got his receiver core that he had last season.
Operating from the gun. McKee. That is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Jackson had that.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun. McKee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Walker must be hurt. I ain't seen Walker for Rio. That's the best tight end in the league with the X-Factor. Shit. Thompson, they need to add one on him. He was second best in reception.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Gibson, boy, you ran to
They
it.
need to go back
Big
to the
ball.
drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Gibson probably feeling that hit. He played before.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings
Rio
up
trying to
3rd
snap
down.
back in the form.
From the midfield stripe. Pressure, he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum.
Rio
They didn't
defense,
get that
boy.
done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. With a Rio offense set to take over. And the crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
There he is.
Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
65 yards rushing forward now to this point. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That boy Nick Williams.
My goodness, I would have thought this personal not too long ago. That turnover there means we have a game again.
He's sneaky, boy. That boy was doing that in the postseason.
I just wonder on the other side of the field, with the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape over their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
That's smart.
San Juan's offense ready to get started again. And now they are in prime position, first and goal after the interception and return. They'll look to make it pay off for 6 points.
Ready? 72. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That one too far in
pressure.
He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line.
Rookie did it on the last drive and threw an interception.
The emotion, the excitement. Sometimes the
Man,
decisions just aren't made very
that
well
boy
because of
key,
that.
boy. His eyes just got big.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. This is caught.
Out of it, they own it.
What's going to turn out to be
He's
the
beating him
final
up off
play
the
of
line.
this third quarter. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play.
They want to play it.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Don't even go get them points.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's set up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 20.
Yeah, the rookie bounce back after throwing that interception.
Offense about to set up shop once again. And we
Fire.
essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what
cool
should
game.
be an exciting
So,
rest of this 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground. Carter. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One of these teams, only one of these teams will be over 500 for the first time this season.
Play action. Hayes. Got an open man. It's Washington.
We heard his name in a minute.
Across the 45.
We only got 2 touchdowns in this game.
24 yards. It's a
He's been
first
involved.
down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long.
I want to throw that last ball. We was undercut it.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let that one be undercut.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's
Ain't it,
first and
man?
10. Off the bootleg. Hayes.
No.
And this is going to be
They just
intercepted.
spied you.
And the
Man, they had their bodies up there. They get to that rubber. They go that deep. They go that send one. They go send one.
What lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college.
Beat the running back up. That's what happened. Took him out this play. They too physical. They out physical.
When they're in zone and they see the ball
They
coming
just
to
out
them,
physical in these
they'll
dudes,
react at
man.
least a half a second faster.
Physicality is just way too
where
much.
you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
San Juan's offense ready to get started again. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter.
Damn, boy, Rio dropped this game, boy. This gonna sting. He was up 17-0. They go Weston.
Weston. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 33, here's second down at a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Weston.
Oh,
no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will finally get it, but not until it's rolling out inside the 15-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the fourth. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
See that blitz. Boy, they beating him up.
And that'll fall incomplete.
One.
The offense on third
Look at
down.
them boys
3
three.
for 7 so far in this game.
See, you ain't
This is
getting
3rd and 10. Back to throw. Hayes.
Oh,
Touchdown. Elijah Higgins. His first touchdown on the year. And the Antlers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Back out is the kicker, Ryland. And
had that interception back. Oh, dog. Shit. Live on, youngster.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
See what you got, boy.
San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one goes for 24 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. McKee.
Oh, my goodness. What a play by the oh, goodness.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Oh,
Before we came up to the booth,
That's
last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well,
yep.
that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that,
he wasn't even
things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
That was crazy.
Fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Rio coming in and saying,
tremendous all day long.
2 national conference teams, so they acting like they rivals. They ain't gotta be in the same division. They ain't the same conference.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play.
When you win that trophy,
that's
believe you're going to get everybody's shot, best shot.
Football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
36.
Recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Back there, I want to do it.
Operating from the gun, Hayes. He is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
That's good for a Rio 1st down.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On the key.
Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. Middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On the slant, he finds Washington. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the 1st. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
And a Rio 1st down.
Here's a give to Carter. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 from the 9. That's complete right around the 8.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Carter. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Rio
So
came
it's our
through with
visitors with
upset.
football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
It should be slow.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead
He's
even
a
further.
kicker.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road.
He wishing that old boy made his early. Then now you're talking about a 7-point score.
Somehow get the ball back and score again. The odds of that happening,
Yeah, dude, that's real
great in your
fast.
favor.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
Okay, let's see some of them key match.
Offensively as follows. Down by 10. A minute 51 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Into the hands of Cooper. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
For a San Juan first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All kind of top 5. They feeling good.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
It's a gain of 5.
McKee going to change the play here.
Come on.
2nd and 5. And his throw is incomplete.
It was pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Right there, Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 18. And a San Juan first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. To throw on 2nd and 10. McKee. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll look to throw again. This is intercepted.
That's going to do it. That's going to do it.
Phillips has got it.
And
the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Victory very much
what
inside
a game
now as
for
they
Rio.
take a knee.
Almost let it slip.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world, can get it done.
Rio.
Oh, how happy are they?
Watch
I
it out.
remember a coach at a previous
A
stop
Walker
told
right
me,
there.
you get a win on the road, doesn't matter
Spin
the
back
opponent,
in.
get out of there like you stole
Yeah,
something.
play all game. That's
They
great.
did
Should
it
have kept
this
him in. We were getting hurt early.
So it's our visitors who come away with a victory here.
Josh Hayes, we got to pay attention to you, boy. First quarterback coming off the board.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game.
This past year's draft.
Going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes.
He did his thing.
That will definitely get the job done.
Got a couple passes he want to take back.
So for Rio, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on
Chimps.
the year.
Chimps
they'll
are
get
up and
another road
down.
date next week. Meanwhile, for San Juan, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Okay. That's what's up. Let's get up
That'll
out of
do
here.
it for us. I'm
Be
Brandon
back
Gunn,
in a minute on that
alongside Charles
ReeceMustSee
Davis.
Football
Thanks to our entire
Network.
crew as well.